Hey developers, so today I'm gonna show you how you can deploy your Django website on Ubuntu or Linux based server or virtual private server with the help of Nginx, and we are also going to integrate our Postgres database. So without wasting time, let's jump into it. So currently in my VS Code I have opened my Django project, which is my portfolio website, and it is currently running on the local host. So let me open this, and this is my website. This is how it looks, and here are the projects, work experience. I also like vlogs. Here will be the vlogs. So I deleted the media folder, so that's why it is not showing the image, but that's not a problem. But so here's the contact form and footer. So that's all. Okay, let's close this. So I'm assuming that you have purchased the virtual private server or the Linux server from anywhere, so it doesn't matter from where you purchase the server. So once you have that, you can access to the server, I think from putty or from PowerShell. So what is putty? So it is this. If you can just download this, you can Google this and download this piece of software, and you can put the IP address of your server and post port 22, and then you can log in here, log in using root, and I will type in my password, and yep, that's connected. So I will close this and I will open my PowerShell from which I can access this. So this is currently, so this is a nice UI, so that's why I use it. SSH root at the rate, I will put my IP address here. So it is showing that verification failed. So what I will do is I will go to my computer and I will head to my C, where is my window installed, my username, and I will delete the SSH folder. So if this error shows to you, then you can do this. So I will run this command again and I will type yes. So it is added to my trusted hosts. So I will type in the password. So this error only show up when you are trying to connect again. If you have done that before and you're trying again to connect it, so this error might show up. So you can do this like what I did, like just delete that .ssh folder from user and user folder, and then that folder might be hidden, so you can unhide that and delete that. So this is my fresh Ubuntu server. So whenever you get Linux fresh server, so what you have to do is sudo apt get update. So firstly you have to update your Linux server. This might take some time. I think I have already updated that, so this won't take too much long. So I am just doing again. So this might take some time on your server. So next what we are going to do is sudo apt get install these. Okay, so we are installing python 3 pip and python 3 dev and libpqdev and postgres contrib and nginx. So that's what we all need. So it didn't take too much time because I have already installed them, and this might take some time on your server. So now what I will do is I will go to my Postgres terminal. I think I forget to add sorry, I think I will just copy some command. Sorry, we are already in our database. Sorry, Postgres terminal. So I will hit this. So firstly I have already created that, so I will drop the database, drop database, my project, drop database, and I have already created a user with the password. So you can use this command and you can type your password whatever you want. So for security purpose I have done that before, so I won't leak my password here. So you can just type in here random commands, and you can create your user. So what you will first do is, firstly you will create your database, which will be this, and then you will create your user like I showed you before with this command, and I'm not going to do it because I have already created that. And next we are going to give it some permissions and some character encoding, so alter role, and next we are going to give it some more permissions, and then we are going to set the time zone for this user with the help of this command. Let me just copy it, so paste it anyway. So with the help of this command you can set the time zone. Okay, and at the last, for this Postgres setup, I will grant all of the permissions or all of the privileges on that database my project to my project user. So this is the username which you can create, which you will create. Okay, so that's created. Now I will quit from here, and now I will install pip. I will install the virtual env, which is our package to create our virtual environments. So I think I have already installed that, so requirement already satisfied, that was already installed. So if you haven't done that, so it might take some time to install. And then what you can do is make a directory which will be my project. Okay, then cd into my project, and then you will have to create your virtual environment. Sorry, I will, okay, I will remove that. So I will create my environment again, which is, so you can give this name my project env. So our environment has been created, and now we will activate it by source env slash bin slash activate. So this is how you activate your virtual environments. Sorry, I think I misspelled something. So this is our my project, so your my project env. So put the name in here, and yep, our environment is working as you can see it here. So I will just clear the terminal, and now I will install Django, Gunicorn, and G2. So Django, you already know what it is, and Gunicorn is our one of the dependency that we need to install so that we can configure it with our Nginx, so that we can deploy our website very easily. And G2 is the connector for Django and Postgres. So with the help of G2 we can connect our Postgres database to our Django project. Okay, so these are installed now. So let's create a project with the help of Django admin command. So I will copy this command, and we will start our project. We will start our project with the Django admin start project and give it a name, and we will give it a path. Okay, our my project has been created, and now we will go to our, so let's navigate to our project file, project folder, and then let's list what's it in here. So yeah, we have our settings.py. So I will use nano editor, and I will put the file name there, and here I will, so here you can put your hosts. So for now I am just gonna allow every host, and remember this is not a good option, or this is not a good practice to do, but just for testing or just for this video I'm gonna do this. So remember, you don't need to do that. And now I will do some database configurations. So let's move up and go to our database. Okay, let's leave it here. We are gonna connect our Postgres database to our portfolio website. So this is just a sample project which we are gonna set up, and in here we can define our static root, and here we will have to do path. So if you are using Django version 3 or above than that, you have to do this, okay, instead of os dot, which was done before. Okay, I think I saved open anyway. Yes, I think I added e, and let's move again to the bottom of this file. Let's see if there's something wrong. No. So we will save this file with control s, and I will exit the file with control x. Okay, save the file with control s and exit the file with control x. So now we are going to migrate our database, so it will be in SQLite 3. So let's do this, migrate, and boom, our database is created, db.sqlite 3, which is by default provided by Django. And now we will go to our manage.py and create a super user. Create super user. I will name it admin. I will leave the email address blank, admin@123. Admin@123 is my password for the user, super user. And now I'm gonna use the manage.py for collect static, so it will collect our files. So remember this address, okay, we will use in the our Nginx configurations. Okay, so let's list our directory, and we have our static folder. So let's print out our working directory whole. So we are working in /root and /my project. So remember this address. Okay, sorry, remember this root and also this one. We will need it later in the Nginx configurations. So for now we are gonna allow our Nginx or our web server to allow some traffic at port 8000. Okay, so now I will run my server, Django built-in server, at the local host, at the current PC IP address at the port 8000. And if I go to my IP address and here to the port 8000, yep, our website is working. Cool. Okay, let's stop this server. And we have installed Gunicorn, so let's test again it with Gunicorn bind 0.0.0.0 and 8000, which will be my project dot whiskey or WSGI. I think misspelled something. My PR project dot WSGI. So let's again go to our browser and let's type in the IP address of my server, and let's, yep, so our Gunicorn is also working. So next we are gonna do some Gunicorn stuff. So let's deactivate our environment. So our environment has been deactivated. So but now we are gonna enter this command, sorry, not this command. So we are going to our etc folder directory, and in that we are going to the systemd directory, and in that we are going to the system directory, and in there we are going to make a file with name Gunicorn with extension .service. Okay, let's enter that. So I will copy some code and I will paste here. So if you remember, I told you to remember the path, and our user is root. So where was the my project was in the root folder. So remember to give it the full path of your whole server, sorry, whole project, where it is stored. So root my project env Gunicorn, that's fine. And instead of home semi, oops, so let's go again there. So let's open it anyway. Root my project, and next file we were editing this one, and let's back for backspace this, root my project, and then we are gonna define my project dot whiskey dot app whiskey colon application, and boom, we have saved that. So let's enable our Gunicorn. Okay, so with the help of this command, why are you not running? Oops, yeah, it's working. So I'm gonna run this command sudo systemctl enable Gunicorn. So this will enable our Gunicorn. It will create a symlink, and now we can start our Gunicorn server with the help of this command. I'm gonna copy and paste sudo systemctl start Gunicorn, and yeah, it started. And let's check what's the status of that. So I'm gonna paste sudo systemctl status Gunicorn, and it will tell us this, yo, active running. Cool. So we will exit this, clear, awesome, and let's list. So our my project.sock file has been, or this is the socket file, this has been created, and now we can run our. So now I'm gonna paste this command sudo journal ctl dash u Gunicorn, and I don't know what this thing do. Okay, let me just read. So this will, so this file helps you in debugging, I think. So you can just cut out from here. So let's clear the console, and now we are going to daemon reload our systemctl, and we are gonna restart our Gunicorn, and now we need to make our Nginx configurations. Okay, so with the help of nano editor with super user command, we are going to etc folder and then Nginx and then sites available, and there we are going to create a my project file. Okay, so let's hit enter, and now I'm gonna copy some code and paste in here. So you can direct copy, you can pause the video, or you can just write, or I will provide the code in the description so you can copy it from there. So what will my server name? So my server name will be, I think, this. So you don't need to put the http or backslash or forward slash, whatever it is, and after giving a space you can write your domain name where it will be hosted. Okay, and you can also delete these, this line, not these. Okay, so for static we are going to our root directory, root my project, and for proxy we are going to our root my project dot socket file, and we are gonna save with control S, and we are gonna exit our file with control X. Okay, cool. So now what we are going to do, so now we are going to do this command. We are going to execute this command sudo ln dash s slash etc nginx sites available, and in my project, so it will copy this file and it will paste this file in this directory. So, okay, so this will pull out the website configuration from site available to sites enabled. So this is a very crucial step to do, and now we are going to check if our Nginx syntax was correct or not, or if there is a error or not. So I forget the Nginx. Okay, configuration file nginx syntax is okay, nginx.conf test is successful. Okay, so if you know that, so if you have been following along, so you know we allowed our server to host something at port 8000. So now we are gonna delete that rule, and now we are going to allow nginx to fully access our server. Okay, in that case we can allow any url to the server, and for error logs you can use this command to see what are the nginx logs. So you can use this command. Okay, so we are going to hit enter. So currently we haven't run anything, so this was blank. And now what you can do is, sorry, I'm gonna backspace this and name I'm gonna use this gnome and root, and in my project, and there will be my project dot sock, and boom. So if you can see that in here we have over these permissions and these, but for root directory we don't have these permissions. So we are gonna set that. So how we can set that? Sudo ch, so I think with chmod I think we can set 664, which will be for root. I think we can provide it absolute path. So let's run this command again. Okay, our permission are not exact as we wanted, so we will do 666, and we are gonna run this command again. Okay, forget about that. So we will run 777, which is not a good practice. So but anyway, for the sake of this video I'm gonna do this. So let's clear our terminal. So now what we are going to do, and now we need to check our postgres status, which we can check using sudo systemctl status postgres, which I will hit enter. So now it is activated, and now I will start my postgres service with the help of oh, not this, with the help of this command, and our postgres services has been started. And I will do sudo systemctl, and I will copy some command. Okay, I double pasted them. So I will enable my services. Postgres services has been enabled now, and I will restart the Gunicorn. Not this, but I will, okay, forget. I will just type sudo system ctl restart Gunicorn. Okay, our Gunicorn services has been restarted, and now with the help of daemon reload we are gonna take reload. We are going to reload our Gunicorn, and we can start our Gunicorn here. So again at the end we have this command, sudo nginx -t double and sudo system ctl restart, sorry I misspelled, restart nginx. Cool, our test is successful. And so let's go to our IP address. So let's check. Yeah, boom, it is running. So now what we will do is we will install a name FileZilla. You can download it from Google, and I will open it here, and I will copy my IP address. So you can log in here with the help of how you can log in. You can type in here sftp colon double slash, then your IP address, and then you're gonna put your username, and then you're gonna put your password, and then port 22, and then click enter. So now you will connect to the server. Why it is not connecting? I think my password was wrong. Let's check again using, yep, we are connected. So our files has been listed here. We will go to our, so let's go again to the root folder, and in our my project, open this. So this is our project. We are gonna just delete it, and with the help of here, okay, let's list out what is here. So we can sudo rm minus rf. This will remove our static folder, and let's enter now. Our env folder left, and we can also delete tp, sorry, sudo rm minus rf tb, that's rm. Okay, click enter. So let's list. So we have our manage.py file. We can also delete that. Okay, cool. So we are not going to exit it. So here is my portfolio website. I have opened, or I have already opened it here, and now I can copy these two folder. So this might take some time, and I will also copy this here. So I will first forward this might take some time. So if this is taking some time, so let's configure or modify our Gunicorn.service file. So I'm gonna find the path where we created. So yeah, found it. So at this address you can type this command, and you can go here, my project, and instead of my project dot whiskey you can type Praveen dot whiskey, and control S to save and control X to exit. Okay, let's see how it is running. So our 52 file has been queued in the queue, and let's wait for that. This might take some time, so don't get frustrated. So I will go to my so what I will do is I will click here and list out again what we have here, and now I will go to my project, and I will copy this file here. Is it pasted? Nope. But let's go to our project, and my projects, I think this is in templates, portfolio, and let's copy these two, and let's put into our putty, and we'll copy it here. All files transferred, and now we will open our terminal and let's list all files are stored now, and now we can run. Sorry, firstly we have to activate our environment, source, my project, env, then bin, then activate. Our environment has been activated now, as you can see that. Now we are gonna install all of our dependencies from requirement.txt. As you can see in here, these are our all of the dependencies. White noise is for is for serving static files, and pillow is for image processing, and this is the seek editor, and this is a dependency for seek editor. This is a Django, and I don't know why I use this, but anyway, let's install that. So cool, our all of the dependencies has been installed, and let's go to our project and let's go to our nano settings.py, and in here our debug is equal to true. So first of all we are going to set this. Okay, let's keep it this way. And for our database, we can uncomment here, and we can delete this one, which is configuration for db.sqlite tree. So databases and PostgreSQL g2, and what was our project, sorry, what was our database name. So wait a second, I will just put it over here. So that was our my project, the name was my project, and the username was this, and I think this was the password. So don't you even try, I will change that after this video uploading on the server. So let's try running our let's migrate our data to our Postgres database. So with the help of python manage.py, we can migrate. Okay, our password is wrong. Sudo, we will go to our project and let's see what was our password. So let's save that and let's run our migration again. Okay, cool, our so this password was correct, and now reload our Gunicorn. How we can reload that? We can reload with this command. Where it is? Yep, there it is. Okay, so you can restart your what system? Okay, we have to daemon reload, whatever you can pronounce this, however you can pronounce it, and we have done that. So let's check again our Nginx configurations. Okay, test successful, and we are gonna restart our Nginx. Nginx started. And now we are going to check status of our Postgres database, and we are gonna type these I'm gonna just paste these command: systemctl start Postgres and enable Postgres. So yep, that has done. So we are gonna restart our Gunicorn with the help of this command. Paste it anyway, and now with the help of this command I will check for Nginx configuration and restart Nginx. So now let's go to our IP address. Okay, cool. So our website is showing up, but it's not how we expected. So let's run python manage.py collect static. So our files has been collected, and now we are going to restart our Gunicorn, and again we are going to daemon reload and restart Gunicorn, these two commands, and we are gonna check for Nginx configurations again and restart it. So cool, that has been restarted. So let's go again to our IP address. So yep, this is connected. Awesome, our website is now working. So how we can configure our SSL certificate. So as you can see here, our website is not secure. So I'm gonna show you how you can set up an free SSL certificate. So for that you have to run this command. I will provide this into description, so this will take some time. Let's wait for that. Okay, cool. So our our certbot is now installed, and now you can type this command sudo certbot dash dash nginx, and it will look into your. So firstly, it will ask for email address. So I'm gonna paste my business email, prince.media.36 gmail.com, and it will look into your nginx configuration, and it will take domain name from that, and it will suggest you if you want to create an SSL certificate for that domain. So it will give you some options, so you have to agree for that. Yep, agree. Oh no, yes, not. So as you can see here, it is picking privateMalaysia.me, and select option 1. So I will select 1. So it is requesting certificate for my website, where it is this. So congratulations, you have enabled HTTPS. Okay, so if we go to this link, I will open in my browser, and boom, we have successfully configured our SSL certificate, and now we have working website. Awesome. So how did I connected my domain to that server? So if I go to my products, so if I check it here, I will go to the manage DNS, and in the area code I filled my IP address, and it automatic so my domain name, which is this, so this automatically point to that IP address and shows the website. Okay, so that's cool. So now what you can do is you can create your super user here. So I will do python manage.py create super user. I will give it my name, and I will my email address, and for password I'm gonna show you. Okay, so my admin user is now created, and now I can restart the Gunicorn with the help of this command, and now I can daemon reload and restart Gunicorn again, and now I can restart my Nginx with the help of this command. So let's okay, we have already the website running here, I think. Okay, so let's go to the link and go to our admin panel. Our admin static files are working cool, and also working fine as expected. So this is my password. I hope you don't see that. I will save it, and here is our admin panel. So what we did, so we firstly installed all of our packages and we created our database, and we created our Gunicorn configuration, and then we configured our Gunicorn with our Nginx, and we enabled our Postgres database, and we created a free SSL certificate. So that's it for this video. See you in the next.